Hello, hello, happy Labor Day if you're in the US, and it is a holiday here, but I am still coming to you live for the Happy and Healthy with Kerry Show because we have an important topic today, which is all about how to ditch the distractions so that you can stay really present for the now and what's in front of you. But before that, I would love to hear, if you are in the States, what are you doing today? What are you doing for fun? We've already had a big morning in my household. We've already had 2 baby baths and a 6-year-old getting breakfast and a ton of other things that have happened. And I still got my bed made, which is awesome because I feel like, most mornings I get my bed made right in the morning, so I automatically have some sense of accomplishment and success with something. There's a rare occasion that it doesn't happen if the babies are in bed longer or something like that in my bed, but I was proud. I'm like, the bed still got made, the babies got their baths, and life is on target. So what are you doing today if you have a holiday today? I've seen some of my friends are at a water park and they're tubing down slides with their kids. And I know some people are at the beach today and doing barbecues. And I would love to hear what you're up to. We are excited. We're getting ready for Believe event, which is in just about 2 weeks. At this point, 2.5 weeks, which is really exciting. But, and we're wrapping up the One Thought Away challenge tomorrow, so you can still jump in. The videos are still live and you can come to the implementation party tomorrow, but it's onethoughtawaychallenge.com. Jump in. And today what we're talking about is how to let go of the distractions so that you can stay present in the now and stay present to what is in front of you, right? Because in today's day and age, it's super easy to, we just have so much information coming at us from every direction. Now more than ever, we can access any information online. We have social media, so everybody's comparing themselves to the Joneses next door. We have so much coming at us, let alone everything that we have just in our day-to-day. If you have kids at home still or grandkids, school, sometimes it's homeschooling, and your work, or what are you doing in your retirement, building a legacy. So it's very easy to get distracted. And here's what I know to be true though. If we get distracted, then reaching your goal, whatever that life vision is that you have for yourself, becomes further and further away. It becomes harder to attain because you might feel really busy, but it's not always a busy that is going to move you forward towards your goals, right? Like that's a different kind of busy. So, and let me speak into this really quickly. I feel like in the fast-paced world that we live in today, a lot of women are actually addicted to being busy instead of being productive or being on point, right? There is a distinction, but I think oftentimes we have our to-do list, and our to-do lists keep us really busy throughout the day. But then we get to the end of the day and we're like, well, what did I really get done that was moving me forward or putting me in a position of influence or impact, or just helping another person, or making sure that I'm like feeling good about myself, the happiest, healthiest version of myself. So what I want to talk to you about today is some strategies to overcoming distractions so that you can really stay on point and you can reclaim your focus, whatever it is that you're focusing on. And whatever you're focusing on is the first clear step, right? Like get focused on that first, like get clarity and awareness around that first. What is it that you're focused on? Personally and professionally, what is it that you're focused on? Do you have a health goal? Do you have a weight goal? Do you have a financial goal? Do you have a love goal, relationship goal? The 3 things that I see the most, like the 3 biggest buckets or areas of most people's lives, are health, wealth, and love. And then a lot of things can fall underneath that. Like wealth could include your business, entrepreneurial business, or it could include you being an employee in a corporation, right? So that might be part of your wealth strategy. That might be part of your legacy strategy. Health can mean physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual, right? It's not just health. It's not just physical health like exercise. Under health might be weight loss for you. Love could be finding love, or it could be you like really bringing out that part of you that is more loving, that is more present. Whether that relationship is in an intimate relationship with a life partner, or that relationships with your children or your clients, whomever that is, right? So those 3 buckets are buckets that I really like to focus on, because I feel like most things fit underneath those. Now, when you get really clear on what is it that I want to focus on today, right? And it doesn't have to be the same thing every day, and it doesn't have to be the same, like maybe you have one big focus a week that you are just really working yourself towards and you're focusing on. Put yourself in a distraction-free zone, right? And a distraction-free mode, right? So what I would say is start your day with a really clear idea of this is what gets my time and energy today, whatever it is that you choose. And then set yourself up to win. So for example, if you know that today, and today is a holiday for a lot of people, so it might not be today, but if you know today that you are, you're going to put out 10 emails, or you're going to work on 1 chapter of your book, or you're going to finish a PowerPoint that you have that you're presenting something this week at work, right? Then really set yourself up to win first thing in the morning. I would take care of yourself first thing, get your self-care in, whether that's going for a quick run, whether that's making your protein-rich smoothie, whatever it is for you. I would say definitely including some private quiet time where you even like visualize, this is the result that I'm gonna get today, and you put yourself into the place of what does it feel like to have attained success and completion with this task and focus today, right? Like set yourself up from the get-go of your day to then be moving you towards that direction all day with all your actions. And then put yourself in a distraction-free zone. Turn off social media, turn off email, turn off anything that doesn't pertain to that goal. Anything that's not contributing to you hitting that goal, turn it off. And it doesn't have to be off forever. So I don't want to scare you like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be able to get on social media today or whatever. But it's a no for now, right? Until you complete that task at hand, just do yourself a favor and just allow yourself to turn off all distractions. Otherwise, getting that task done takes probably like 10 times longer than it really needs to if you just settle in and focus. So, let's also go back to what are your focuses of the day. Now, you might have a to-do list that is, I don't know, 20, 30 things deep, but in being realistic, you probably aren't going to attain all of that. So what are the top 3 things, the top 3 focuses that you want to have for the day? And I would just focus on those 3. Even you could focus on the top 1 or 2, right? And so, and I know that can feel like, but I have to get this done today. I can't cross it off my list. But I'm just sharing this with you that if you have too much to focus on, oftentimes we don't get anything done at all. So what a good tip for this is you could write out all the things that you feel you need to do today, right? And then go back and read it and circle the top 3. So the top 3 that would bring you relief to get complete today. Relief being the key word, okay? And then take another blank piece of paper, write just those 3 things on that piece of paper, crumble up the other paper, which I know is terrifying for a lot of people, but I have to get those things done. I can't crumble that up. Just crumble it up. They'll be there for you tomorrow. And then you have your list of top 3 things or objectives that you're going to get today. And then circle the one that would bring the most relief for you to get done today. That's number 1. Give that all your focus first. Okay, give that all your focus first. Because then what gets to happen is, again, you move yourself forward quicker with one big goal in mind versus if you are trying to spread yourself too thin with multiple, like 20 things in one day. So I would also say one thing you could do, I don't have my phone here, but you could set an alarm on your phone for like check in with yourself 50 minutes in, or maybe you need to check in every 15 minutes. just to make sure that your mind isn't wandering, but that you're staying on track. So really monitor how your mind is focusing. So maybe every 15 minutes you have a little chime that goes off, or maybe every 30 minutes. And that way, if you have wandered off task, then that's going to gently bring you back. Okay. So we're training your brain to learn how to focus and stay on track with it. And that's almost like a little game, like gamifying it. Gamifying how to focus in can be really helpful and powerful. Otherwise, what can happen is it feels like a chore, and it feels heavy, and it feels like a task, and you might feel some resistance unless you're allowing yourself to just relax with all this and have some fun with all this and not allow it to be like so hard. Allow yourself to get into the flow of having completion energy with the things that are important and staying distraction free. And make those time frames. Like, instead of saying, okay, I'm going to get this one big task done today, maybe what you say is, okay, within the next hour, I'm going to get this piece. So maybe you have a bigger task that you're going to get done today, and you break it down into little pieces. Within the next hour, I'm just going to focus on this one piece of getting this task done, so that you give yourself a shorter time frame, but you focus in really heavy, really crazy. You focus in tight, and you're able to move yourself forward faster. Okay, I have a lot of people here watching. So hello, Magdalena, Laura, Chella, Deborah, Bernard, let's see, Carol, Alyssa, Jen, Trisha, lots of people here. Hello, you guys. So you could definitely post below, how is this landing? Is this helping you? And if you have any questions, post below. I will come back later and look at this. Definitely you can share this forward. But I'm going to encourage you to do these things today. If you're on holiday today, I'm going to encourage you to start them tomorrow. Not like I like to put things off till tomorrow, but if you're on holiday, you're on holiday. And the reason is because if you don't try a new strategy right away, oftentimes what happens is that you forget about it. Number one, you can forget about it. Number two, you just never try it, right? Because you're going to fall back into your old habits and your old ways of being, because that's what you're comfortable with. That's what you know. So I would get into action with this right away, and don't make it complicated. My invitation is to keep it simple, and again, bring some fun to this, so that you don't have to have a lot of struggle, or it doesn't have to feel heavy. But what I think you'll notice is that you're going to start to get more done in a much shorter period of time. And if you stay really consistent with this, what I've seen is people start to get more done in a week than they used to do in weeks altogether. Like, this is really powerful. It's really powerful if you just learn to train yourself to do it. Actually, really quickly, and then we'll wrap up here. I was at a good friend's son's party. This was just yesterday. Oh my God, was that only yesterday? Oh no, it was the day before yesterday. His little son was turning 4, a good friend of mine. Many of you guys will probably know who he is. And he was just sharing with me, he's like, how are you doing it, Kerry? You're running this business. You have twins now, right? And my twins are 6 months old. He is like on top of it. Not only Grayson, who is 6, but now you have twins. How are you doing it? And it's like, I'm really good at managing my time. Like, I've become super productive with when I'm given amount of time, I am super productive with it. Like, for example, like the bed's made, the baby's already had baths today, like a lot's already happened in my house, right? Even before I came to work. And that is because of how I manage my mind, my time, and my energy. So this stuff really does work. It really works. And it works if you work it, right? It's not going to work if you don't apply it or you don't breathe life into it. Then it's just another great strategy that's just sitting on the table wishing to be used. But I think I've mapped this out in a way that is not only practical, but it's manageable. And just give yourself, I don't know, today's Monday. I know it's a holiday for a lot of people, but give yourself to the end of the week with this one strategy, just leveraging this one strategy, and let's see how far you get with it, okay? Okay, I see more people jumping on. Hello, hello. You can always go back and watch the replay. So good to be with you guys this morning. For those of you who have a holiday today, enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your holiday. And I am going to be in and out of work today. And my mom's in town, which is fun. So we'll take a lot of walks today, I'm sure. And we're going to go say happy birthday to a dear friend of mine. And I'm managing all that, I'm focusing on work today, and because it's also a holiday, I'm doing a little bit of holiday fun too. So I get to have it all. There's no reason why we can't have it all. So with that being said, tons of love, you guys. Have a great day. If you're having a holiday, please be safe. Please be safe today. Use common sense, and I will talk to you guys on Thursday. Bye.